This is my second time in Rome, and to be honestly, I love this city so much. Today I'm planning to walk all the way from the Colosseum to St. Peter's Basilica. Last time I already went inside the Colosseum and visited Palatine Hill. If you are not interested in the site, you actually don't need to buy the combined ticket. Because when you walk out of the Colosseum on the right side, you can already get a full view of the Palatine Hill. Look, even this seagull is overlooking the Roman Forum. Let's say hi to her. Actually, I feel like the view from above gives you a much better picture of the whole Roman Forum. And next, I pass by the City Hall. Going down this road, on the left, you will find the Mouth of the Truth, and on the right, the Vittoriano. The Vittoriano is free to visit. From the second floor, you can see the monument of Italy's first king, Victor Emmanuel II. It's a nice spot to sit down, take a break, and just soak in the view. If you climb up to the third floor, you can overlook the Palatine Hill and Piazza Valencia. Within this site takes about an hour, and then I continue walking towards to Trevi Fountain. On the way, I walked down a little alley and was totally drawn by a Chinese restaurant. I ordered fried rice and stir-fried greens. I haven't had stir-fried veggies for over half a year in Europe. It was so delicious. At the Trevi Fountain, it was as crowded as ever. If you want to make a wish, you need to line up. When you throw the coin, it must go over your left shoulder because it's closer to the heart, and that way your wish will come true. But since I don't like waiting in line, I decided to keep going straight towards to St. Peter's. On the way, I passed the Piazza Navona. There are few people here. This square is known as one of the most beautiful in Rome. The Fountain of the Four Rivers is famous here, designed by Bernini. And on the top there is an Egyptian obelisk. The sculptures represent the Danube, the Nile, the Plata, and the Ganges rivers. Today was super hot, and the sun was really harsh. Then I walked along Via di Coronari, a very famous Roman street. You will see all kinds of people and lots of artsy little shops. The street itself is also photogenic, perfect for pictures. At the end of the alley, I reached the San Angelo Bridge, which Castle San Angelo right in front. I hear that there's actually an underground passage that connects the castle directly to St. Peter's. And finally, I made it to St. Peter's. The church is free to visit. You just need to line up. The line wasn't too long today, about half an hour to get in. Today, the central door was open, but if you want to go through the holy door, that's on the far right, because this year is Jubilee, which only happens once every 25 years. The holy door is open, normally it stays closed. Inside St. Peter's, there are so many highlights. The dome was designed by Michelangelo, the main altar and the baldachin by Bernini, and of course, there is the statue of St. Peter. If you enter from the red holy door, you will see the Michelangelo's Pieta right away. His masterpiece at just 20 years old, so amazing. After the visit, I also saw the Swiss gliders. Their uniforms are so unique. Then I headed towards to Vatican Museum and came across the famous old bread gelato shop. But after standing in line under the sun for 15 minutes, I gave up. It was way too crowded. I think gelato in Italy is delicious everywhere. No need to clean up and the blazing sun just for a famous one. The Vatican Museum was packed today, and since I didn't book tickets in advance, maybe I will come back next time. Tonight, I'm standing at an old Roman apartment near the Vatican. Here it is. The entrance looks super old. Even the elevators is old too. It feels like it was added later. I just entered the court to get in. It's self-check-in, no reception, but everything is quite equipped. There's even a kitchen for cooking. The room is clean and nice. I'm very happy with it. Later tonight, I plan to see St. Peter's at night. On the way, I stumbled across a dessert shop and grabbed their last maritazo. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. The cream was silky smooth, not too sweet, super delicate. And I also found out they also sell gelato, 2 flavors for just €3. Of course, I had to get one. Love this little random find. St. Peter's at night is a completely different vibe. It's so much quieter, seagulls flying above. The whole thing is just magical. But my iPhone camera at night is terrible. It just doesn't capture the beauty. Okay, that's it for today. I'm totally exhausted. But it was such a perfect day. Good night, Roman. See you next time.